What's going on there, friends? My name is M238 and welcome back to another episode of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 3DS. We wrapped up last time. We got through the Spirit Temple, and then now in this part. We can beat the game now, but there is a few things that we can do now that we have completed the Spirit Temple, so we are going to go ahead and take care of that right now. So let's go ahead and go to the first place that we can do. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Gerudo Fortress. And this is I actually found out recently in a field recording attempt that you can actually do this much earlier. Like, you can actually do this as, before even doing the Spirit Temple, because you don't actually need the Silver Gauntlets in order to do this. But this is the Gerudo training ground, and it's 10 rupees to go inside here. And like I said, this is something I could have done much earlier, but I just didn't think about it at the time. But welcome to the Gerudo training ground. So we're gonna go inside. Now I'm not gonna show the entirety of this place. I'm just gonna go through the fastest possible way of going through the training ground because personally I'm not really a huge fan of this place. But anyway, the first things first, you're gonna see that there's 3 doors. And you have to, there's that door, the one in the middle, and the one on the right. The left and right doors are both barred up. And in order to go inside the door on the left, you want to go ahead and shoot this eye switch down over there. This one's already open. And then we have the one on the right over there. So we're going to go ahead and go to the one on the right. As you can see, this time around we have these torches over here. Now, this place isn't really considered a dungeon, but they changed this place in Master Quest, so that this place is a little bit harder to go through. Right off the bat, we have these 2 treasure chests over here that you can open. These just contain like refills. Like this one right here will give you arrows, and then this one right here will give you bomb changes. Okay. And then of course we have some refills over here as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the one on the right first. If you can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then only then will you be qualified to hold our secret treasure. That's a little weird wording, but yeah, basically their goal is to just make it to the end, pretty much. There's no maps, compasses, there's no Skulltulas, no heart pieces or anything like that. We just gotta go to the end. And that's why I'm not gonna show off the entirety of this place. Defeat all the enemies in a limited time. So, in this room, there used to be Stalfos here that you have to defeat. This time around, we have to defeat Iron Knuckle within a minute. Can we do it? I guess we'll see. Yeah, defeating this Iron Knuckle is relatively easy if you know how to defeat Iron Knuckles. Of course, I got hit there, so that was unfortunate of me. But yeah, you have to defeat Stalfos here in normal mode. So yeah, they changed this place. But they didn't really change it that much. The enemies are different, and in some rooms, some of the objectives are different as well. So you can still follow along with in this place here in the if you're following along through via the normal mode version of the Gerudo training ground. As you can see, the objective in this room is still the same as well. You still have to put the silver roof. This time, instead of boulders, we now have freezers and icicles, which, you know, make no sense in a place like this, where it's all sand-like. Yeah, we have to go put the silver rupees, and the silver rupees are placed differently this time around. Like, there's one over here, and then there's one really bizarre place where one silver rupee is located, and that is right over here. It's right above a pit. And you want to go ahead and grab the ledge right there, and you have to do it very carefully. This silver rupee right here took me a very long time to. I missed it. Okay. Oh god. You have to grab the silver. You have to grab the silver rupee at a very particular angle. I hope this is right. Yes. Nice. When you complete an objective, you'll get the next door will open. Sometimes the chest will appear as well. And there we go. But yeah, that silver rupee took me a long time to find. That silver rupee took me a long time to find as I was practicing through this. But there we go. And now we're going to go ahead and make our way to the next room. Defeat all the enemies in a limited time. Alright, so this time we have Skulltulas, this time we have Stalfos as well. And in this room there used to be Wolfos. Also in the previous room there used to be boulders, which that room I feel like is more painful in normal mode because of the boulders, because the boulders because like that room is like tight spaces and it's kind of hard to react to the boulders. So I felt like that room was easier to go through in Master Quest. This time in this room there used to be Wolfos, now we have Stalfos and Skulltulas that we have to defeat. And then you're gonna realize that the next door is located in an area. You're gonna think, well, where's this door that we just opened up? Well, first things first. You probably saw in the cutscene. It's blocked by red ice. But if you go ahead and use the Lens of Truth, which I'm not going to do because I'm not going to waste an equip just to show you guys where it is, but basically it's right over here. Now to go through this fake area, there used to be a hookshot target inside this wall, so that you can actually go through the wall. But no, it's not there anymore. Instead, you have to use the Song of Time block in order to get through here this time around. Now, here's the part where I thought you needed silver gauntlets, but what's past this block is completely optional. So I'm not going to go in there at all. So you don't need the silver gauntlets at all. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and use blue fire over here to melt this red ice, and there we go. There used to not be red ice here in the normal mode, but now we're going to go inside over here. Okay, this room was a pain in the butt, but now it's not a pain in the butt anymore. Because you don't even have to do the puzzle in this room at all. I'll just let you know right now. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, you have to be able to go on top of this target. If you fall down, which by the way happened in our field recording, if you fall down here, you're just trapped. You can't warp out. You're just completely trapped in there, and you're just gonna keep taking fire damage until you die. And I just felt, and that happened to me in a field recording instead, but I'm just like, no, I'm not keeping this recording because that was completely stupid. But anyway, you're supposed to shoot all 4 of these statues in this room, but I'm going to say phooey to that because you don't even have to do that at all. So we're going to go over here, blind the eyes of the statue. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So instead we're going to go over here and defeat all the enemies in a limited time. So we have the Iron Knuckle and oh my god! I could not react to that at all! Jesus Christ! Okay, let's not die here. Okay, there we go. Woo! 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 Okay. Okay, all the enemies were coming at me. There were too many things coming at me all at once, but that was insane. Alright, so for defeating all the enemies right there, that chest will appear. This one contains, let's see what this one will contain. Arrows! Okay. But also, you're going to wonder how you're going to get rid of this fire over here. This is really mean, but apparently you have to shoot that down. Oh, well, it reveals a chest, but there's also a switch over here. In the normal mode, you have to reveal that using the Megaton Hammer. And then, but this time, everything's already revealed. But you want to go ahead and open up that chest because that will contain a key. Awesome. So now we're gonna go ahead and head on to the next room. Alright, this room. This room sucks. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and equip this, and then equip this. Okay. Alright, so that will reveal a hooker target over there. So we're going to go ahead over there right now. You can go through there, but it's well, actually, yeah, we're not gonna go through there right now because can't really do anything about that at the moment. Alright, go ahead and hook shot over here. And then you want to go ahead and shoot a fire at this torch over here. That will allow you to get the silver rupees. Now, actually, the fires not go away forever because this is a torch that will eventually go out. So I'm just gonna go and wait over here and wait for this torch to go out, so I can light up again. So that way I can give myself extra time to get these silver rupees. I could have just gotten like at least two silver rupees, but this is a lot safer. Oh my god. Yeah, this is a lot safer. Okay, there we go. Alright, now I just gotta go ahead and do this. Okay, sorry about that. And now we're gonna go ahead over here. Now that we can go inside this door. Collect the underwater gems. Okay. So first things first, you want to go ahead and burn this down, and then you want to go ahead and equip the iron boots. Now supposedly, okay, that was odd. Now supposedly you need the long shot, but you only need the long shot in order to defeat the enemies here. But supposedly you need the long shot in order to hook shot across these targets. You don't even need to do that. So I'm gonna get rid of all the enemies first here. Where are they? There we go. Alright, so now you just gotta go ahead and unequip the iron boots at like certain angles, so that way you can get to the rupees. And this room is so much easier in the 3DS version because of you don't have to extraneously pause. I would totally, I would definitely, use the long shot to get those silver rupees if this was the GameCube version. Because of the fact that you have to pause extraneously in the GameCube version. Alright, so there we go. So that room is done. So now we're going to go ahead over here. And then head inside this door. Cross the Sea of Fire. Okay, I just did that. Alright, so this time we have to... Oh, so again, we have to see all the enemies with the time limits. This room really sucks in the normal mode, but they have changed this room so that it's a little bit easier. We have Lizalfos, which, you know, they can be a pain, but they're not very painful. Okay, there we go. Now you're gonna wonder what's the last enemy? Where's the statue over here? Hi there! Oh, actually. Bye! And he came and come to us, so there we go. Alright. So open up this chest over here, we get ourselves a key. So this is actually the last key. I believe in the normal mode you get like 7 keys. And you need all 7 of those, and you need 7 keys. Like there's more keys than just 7 in the normal mode, but you really only need 7 keys. This time you get 3, and you go through every room in this version of the Gerudo Training Ground. So it's definitely more well, but I mean I like to think that they made this version of the Gerudo Training Ground simpler. So now we have a maze here, and we have to go through this maze. And throughout this maze, we have these treasure chests. By the way, every single one of these doors in the normal mode were all locked. And that's why you need 7 keys. But now they changed that, so that if you see a locked door, you're going the right way. So here's a locked door. And like I said, there's a total of 3 keys, and you need all 3 keys in this place. Loser! Oh, how rude. Alright, so go through here, and then go through here, and then we made it. Okay, hit this, and then the chest gets revealed up there. Okay. By the way, one of these rooms, I'm not going to show it off this time because you don't need to go inside this room at all. But one of these rooms has an invisible ceiling. or has a fake ceiling that you can go through, and through there will be a chest that contains one of the keys that you need in order to go through the rest of this maze. If you want to do this as fast as possible in the normal mode Gerudo training ground. So you just have to look for it using the lens of truth, and it's kind of hard to find it because of how complicated the layout looks in that particular room. Alright, so you're going to wonder how you can get to that chest, because that chest is very far out of the way within that room. Well, so that crystal switch that we hit earlier in one of those rooms, that's where it actually becomes handy. Whoa! Alright. So yeah, so this is, in my opinion, the quickest way of how to go through the Gerudo training ground. Like I said, I'm not going to. There's a few more rooms that you can explore here, but I'm not going to go through the process of showing off every single room because you don't need to go in every single room, and you don't gain much of a benefit if you do. You don't gain any extra keys or anything like that in this version, like you do in the normal mode. So now we can go inside over here, and then yeah, so you have to go all the way around just to get this treasure chest right here. It's pretty cryptic design here in this place, but there we go. So our reward for completing the Gerudo training ground is ice arrows. Ice arrows is a very, very powerful weapon. Unfortunately, because you get it so late in the game, it's not very helpful for anything at all. But other than that, we are done here. So, once you have everything that you need, we can go ahead and leave. Which, all you come here for is ice arrows, and that's it. So, we can go ahead and get out of here now. And actually, the next thing that we're going to do is... Actually, no, I cannot walk out of here, so I actually have to get out of here. I was gonna, like, just be like, oh, I could have just warped, but no, you actually can't. But yeah, so once you're out of here, we can just go. Alright, welcome back to the Lost Woods. This is actually something pretty funny, or, well, not funny, but this is actually something really interesting. If you go and talk to Mido, when you beat the Forest Temple, Saria won't ever come back, but I made a promise to Saria. If this guy came back, I would be sure to tell him that Saria had been waiting for him, because Saria really liked... Hey, you! If you see him somewhere, please let him know. And also, I'm sorry for being mean to him. Tell him that too. Wow. After all that, man, you kind of start to feel bad for this guy, you know? I mean, at first you kind of hate this guy because this guy's a dick, but you know, he has a change of heart now. But the fact that Saria won't ever come back, I'm pretty sure Saria will come back at some point. Yeah. I'm sorry. But also, I feel bad for Saria, because I'm sure Link has an interest in somebody else. Well, actually, that's true, because we're getting married to Ruto, but even then, Ruto's wish is also probably not going to come true. I'm sorry to break that. That is... Oh, Naboru as well. That's 3 people that Link Link is breaking hearts on. I think. When you really think about it, that's 3 people Link is breaking hearts. Man, I'm so sorry, Link. Oh man, but anyway, welcome back to Zora's domain, and we're actually gonna go to Zora's fountain. I could have just made my way to Zora's fountain, but I was talking. But anyway, the point is we're gonna head over here, and we need this to be nighttime, so we're gonna make this nighttime real quick. And this is a very inconvenient gold Skulltula that we're gonna go for because this is the point in the game where you can get this gold Skulltula, and it kind of sucks that this works out to be like this. But we're gonna go ahead and do that. So there's a silver rock, and with silver rocks you can't break it in any way, shape, or form. So you just have to grab it and throw it with the power of the silver gauntlet, and then that will reveal this, which you can break very easily. Hop on down. Now this place looks really easy to go through. However, look at that. We have invisible spiders. That's a little creepy. Oh my god. Alright, fine. You know what? Bye. Bye. And bye. You hit me. Otherwise I would have spared you, so goodbye. Alright, but then after that, I'm going to skip climbing. Climbing's really slow, so I'm just going to go and do this. Bye! And then we have another gold Skulltula over here. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 99 gold Skulltulas now. Oh man, I'm really excited. Alright, and with that, we have one more thing that we're gonna do. So, we were told to meet somebody at the Temple of Time. Who could that be? Let's find out.